Yes, I hope so that they get me now. Now they get me loud and clear. Please let me know in the comment section if they get now they get me. Let me know in the comment section, please. If now they get me, let me know in the comment section. Now they get me now. We don't use two mic now. I don't know. Now go confirm it for me. That would be great. Okay, very good. We apologize for that. We apologize. I think we get to go back. We get to go back. Quick one. So today we get many issues then for can discuss. One of the issue the US don't complete their training with the Rslaf. We own army now. What in this mean? And we also will look at the APC party don't pull a press release. And the press release, they urge Samora, or they remind Samora, say, internal London, and that whatever they forgets for Hanover, we also go look at some audios them and some videos them where don't the circulate social media. One of them are the Koita in visits or in Saraway do for pull the for go army for the coup, and we also see on that very video there. We see leather boots there, and we also see another audio where plenty people don't listen to, where Soriba they communicate with their colleagues. This now alleged audio because we need to see the face, and we also go look into the Kenema Boys versus Sano. If it time permits, we go international. We get two contrasting issues here. Mozambique. The ruling governments don't win the election, whilst the opposition cry foul. Right now, the people are in the streets. But when you go, now Botswana, the ruling government don't lost the election, whilst the opposition win the election. You see how you contrasting it? Not so. And if the time permits, we go look at the bar association, the new law society, if time permits you anyway. And we will also talk about briefly again, if it's time permit, Danny C. He released a new song where they Waid in Coop, where they call Like Minds Entertainment. Well, as you see, we jump packed. If we miss one day, now issue not so. If you just join me for the first time, we want to use this opportunity for welcoming a Talking Point community with a different side, with a broadcast now TPP on YouTube. Perhaps also you see yourself for the first time, and now for January, easy. Click the subscribe button and turn the notification bell. Let the rest of us will definitely do you a favor by sending an alert. We also did our Facebook, we name Talking Point platform. Kindly like and follow us there, and we will send you an alert. Within our Instagram with the name Komon-Tok, and again we the broadcasted today. Well, Fambule, we're there with them very important issue. You know what I miss here? Nothing, because we are ready. We can't just
one platform for news every day now we country alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Like a big quantity, we breeze not a shit.
Now, to Mr. Komon-Tok in the scene at the screen, they improvise because of the sound system. But anyway, now I'm not mind that. Now I'm Mr. Komon-Tok, I'm not on two. So anyway, let me go on very important ones. First, I think what we did do, we go tell you now. Based on with software we don't get in our salon, the possibility for make Maada bio allow the Ecowas for count, it almost don't reach to zero. Clearly, get on clearly, it almost don't reach to zero. This is because it know exactly the capability of US, especially when they don't get you on record for say democratic, and sometimes it's just a matter of time for at least then take their revenge over them. We don't see many countries where they use even their young people for overthrown. And we go just remind at I think we don't count that clip there where when they see where even the Congress said they believe some of them general, then they ask them question again. So, but we go back now, America. We say Maada go grant that interview. Let you listen. Let you just know, see, you understand what they go on. This is not anything secret from her. Now, I think what we they do, we they flash you first about this recent development. Then we time for go and do with genealogy. The United States military has concluded an intensive month-long training program designed to boost logistics, sustainment, and life-saving capabilities of 71 personnel from the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. This specialized training aims to enhance the RSLF as operational proficiency, particularly in logistics and maintenance, as they prepare for the operational handover of U.S.-funded military depot at the RSLAF Maritime Wing in Mauritania. This initiative underscores the robust partnership between the United States and Sierra Leone, focusing on strengthening military skills and readiness. Through this program, the U.S. seeks to empower the RSLAF with modernized techniques essential for maintaining effective logistics and operational continuity. All right. So this, of course, you go look at ordinary, but I want to take you back, let you listen to this interview. Listen to this interview. Let me put this interview first. Lona gets this interview from, I think, all right, I think we will share the day with Winaya. Yes, so Famu, I don't forget for the share, just a gentle reminder.
This is Colonel Maada Doumbouya, and this is a photo of him. Did we train and equip him?
By name, I cannot identify that.
Well, that's him with a bunch of U.S. service members outside of our embassy. And just months after this photo was taken in 2021, he led a coup in Guinea and threw out the leader. Does that concern you?
Congressman, core values is what we start off with in IMA programs.
Do we share core values with Colonel Doumbouya?
Core values. I will repeat that.
He led a coup.
We do.
So I guess 4 months after that exchange, General Langley, you had General Moussa Bamou overthrow the government in Niger. It won't surprise anybody here that we trained him. The person who overthrew the democratically elected government in Niger went to the National Defense University, trained at Fort Benning, Georgia. So do we share core values with Moussa Bamou?
Congressman, let me just go ahead and state that core values is what we start off with. But there is no syllabus for overthrowing the government, not in our institutions.
Well, they're learning it pretty well, even in the absence of a syllabus, right? Because if you look at Chad, Burkina Faso, Mali, Mauritania, Niger, in a lot of these countries, the coup is led by someone we trained. Now, I put in the National Defense Authorization Act a requirement for you to issue us a report as to how many coup leaders our taxpayers have funded the training for. That report is due tomorrow. Will we be getting it on time?
I'll do a follow-up on that, Congressman.
Well, I mean, this was the follow-up, right? Because first I asked you in that clip, how many coup leaders did we train? You didn't know. And so then I put it in the law for you to tell me. The law requires you to tell me by tomorrow. So can you give us a preview of coming attractions?
You get that. You'll get your answer, Congressman. But let me say, there's no correlation, and there's no causation of U.S. training to these members.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out, because in like a dozen countries, the coup leaders are people we trained. Like, what a difference a year makes. March 16th, 2023, Secretary Blinken calls Niger, quote, a model of resilience, a model of democracy, a model of cooperation. 1 year and 1 day later, Dr. Wallander, the spokesperson of the Nigerian military, Colonel Amadou Amabrame, says, quote, the American presence in the territory of the Republic of Niger is illegal. A year and a day after our government said they were the model of resilience and democracy, they are throwing us out by the scruffs of our neck. And so, is it safe to say that this failed, General Langley?
It's safe to say that there's no correlation or causation of U.S. training to a coup happening,
Well,
period.
It certainly isn't. There's no causation or correlation to the training we do creating more stability. I'm trying to ascertain whether or not all this money we spend in Africa makes the place less stable or more stable. And just for a country lawyer like me, if we're funding the coup leaders, that probably strikes me as making it less stable. Now, are you aware of the Iranian efforts to now mine in Niger, General Langley?
Congressman, we could talk about it in a classified section on that.
Well, I mean, Fox News is reporting it. They're saying that Iran is working on economic arrangements to get uranium from Niger. So,
Well, in a classified session, we'd talk real intel.
yeah, I guess. I mean, we've spent more than $500 million in the country. What can you say we've got for that $500 million as we sit here today? If it's like being turned into an Iranian mine, the Russians are the preferred security partner, and we're training the coup leaders.
There was a buy down on an insurance policy for protecting the homeland.
I don't think we're doing that, though. I don't think there's evidence to suggest that.
That's your opinion.
You went to Niger.
I respect your opinion.
Okay, but General Langley, you went to Niger, and you went to have a meeting with the people we trained who overthrew the democratically elected government, and Fox News is reporting that you didn't even get a meeting with the principal decision maker. Is that right?
I had a meeting with my counterpart.
Well, here's the quote. Sources say last week's meeting with the junta was extremely difficult. The administration's envoys did not get to meet with Niger's principal decision maker. Is that a true statement or is that a false statement?
My responsibility is to meet with my counterpart, not.
I would just hope that if
not
we
political.
train coup leaders, we
Gentleman's
could at
time.
least book a meeting, you know, since it's the model of democracy.
Gentleman's
and
time's
resilience,
expired. Chair, and I recognize the gentlelady from Pennsylvania, Ms. Hule.
All right. So, Famul, the US don't do their own training, and you don't get some clearly from the clip. Most of the coups that will take place of recent time within Africa and the Middle East is a trained US Marine people. Not the young people, they young picking in this country. So, Maada being an army, being previously gets experience and is still they understand how the incident happen, is highly unlikely for they allowed Ecowas. So if you even want to put some percent, they're close to zero for they allow that. I wonder you listen back to Maada Bio now America, which they talk.
Various observers, including the Carter Center, have raised concerns about the fairness of the election, especially focused on the work of the Electoral Commission, ECSL. The U.S. State Department has issued visa restrictions on Sierra Leoneans involved in what they call election interference. And we'd all like to hear your reactions to those allegations and to the actions taken in response.
Elections are always contentious issues wherever they happen in the world, including in the United States. But I do not have the power to issue visa restrictions, of course. That's the difference.
Please allow me to continue coming to Sierra Leone.
Elections are conducted by a body mandated by our Constitution, and its operational mode is directed by the Public Elections Act. Normally, before elections take place, because we have our partners, including the United States, the EU, the British, and other organizations that are interested in democracy, a steering committee is put together, and all stakeholders, including political parties, are represented in that steering committee. What they do is to look at everything that has to be done, the rules of the game, to make sure that the Public Elections Act is clean and will lead to a credible election at the end of the day. That was what pertained to consider. I was not a member of that. The only thing we did for the election was to make sure that whatever the National Electoral Body asked for, we provided, including funds and security. Their business, they are an independent, semi-autonomous body, in the sense that we don't deal with their day-to-day operations. We don't control that at all. If we do, that would be interference.
That's ECSL?
ECSL. And they did that. When the elections were all at the height of calling the result, this was when the problem started. They had done all their calculations, collation, and all the processes. I was now requested to stop them from calling the result by the United States. So I don't know who is accusing who of interference.
Yes.
And I declined and I said, I have never called this institution. I am not going to call them now. If there are any issues, let's deal with them. Let's leave them to finish this very critical task. Let's also take into consideration the context in West Africa. A very volatile region. We are threatened by jihadists in the whole of the Sahel. From the Atlantic Ocean to the Red Sea, we have military governments. A few of us are surviving as democratically elected governments. And when the United States cast doubt on an election that was considered to be the most peaceful, not my words, but the observers, free and fair, and then the United States cast doubt on the credibility, you are calling for a coup. This is what we don't recognize. In any case,
All right, so now that side, I think no Rwanda, they are calling for a coup. Listen, that side back. I think Lord just push on. I don't know if you know the parts this. Carefully, get on.
threatened by jihadists in the whole of the Sahel. From the Atlantic Ocean to the Red Sea, we have military governments. A few of us are surviving as democratically elected governments. And when the United States cast doubt on an election that was considered to be the most peaceful, not my words, but the observers, free and fair, and then the United States cast doubt on the credibility, you are calling for a coup.
All right, so
what
technically, we not see from this point. Lord just end this one. Lord just end that side. Maada be understand exactly the possibility, the trick. Now that make the Komon-Tok, no one just know say there is almost zero possibility for the come. Except clearly, listen, except sometimes some development take place, maybe the opposition, tower more or whatever, or what. But as how it stands, so you know very well, the US don't train these people. And when the House Committee, where they charge some of the generals about the training where they give them immediately after, for example, in Niger, in Burkina Faso, as well as in Guinea. All of these, if it can get something in common. But one thing where one reflects your mind again, let's just know. Listen, the ONS spokesperson, one of them talk man. Lord just share this long and gets this side so that you confirm and say it's almost like in order for the possibility for like Ecomo cancer in the country, the government will kick against that. We don't talk now the and this now just like what they say final polish of the entire talk. All right, let me just share quick.
Of state and government of West African bloc. Ecowas last year responds to growing concerns over insecurity in the country. The deployment is part of the broader operationalization of the Ecowas Standby Force, a regional initiative designed to respond to security threats in the sub-region. But the Sierra Leone mission was sanctioned after the deadly November 26 failed attempted coup last year, which followed several unrest, some of which claimed lives.
Heads of defense ministries, the heads of the chief of defense staffs of ECOWAS countries also met following the Abuja meeting to discuss these proposals. And the outcome of that discussion led to the demand or request for the submission of the concept of operation if we were to have an ECOWAS or OCMC deployment in Sierra Leone. That concept of operation has been presented to the government of Sierra Leone, which has in turn set up a committee to review the concept of operation. The outcome of that review process will now inform whether or not we'll have an ECOWAS standby force or stabilization mission, if you call it, deployed in Sierra Leone. That is the stage where we are. The review process is ongoing, and the position of government or the states will be made known to ECOWAS and even the public on whether there is need for an ECOMIS deployment in Sierra Leone or there isn't the need for that deployment.
Will further that the deployment of these troops will be to complement the efforts of the security sector in the country.
Rumors making the rounds of social media. There has not been any decision to have an ECOMIS deployment in Sierra Leone between the 15th and the 30th of September, as people are peddling. These are just misinforming the public. I recall a couple of days ago or weeks down the line, people even had placards. Some people had gone ahead to print T-shirts, all in the name of a welcoming ECOMIS into Sierra Leone. That's not true. Even if ECOWAS were to come in Sierra Leone, it will be to support the people and government of Sierra Leone for the enhancement or the provision of the enabling environment to have peace and security to thrive for the benefit of all of us.
The strategic communications officer ended by calling on the public to refrain from spreading fake news. Edima Conte, AYV News.
All right, so it clear now. From when it go na America, it go sit down. I mean, man, the country now they are gone. He accused them saying they interfere for election. In fact, now they forced them for call Corner for let Corner no call the results because then get problem with the result. And with all the development, it's clear to you now see this ECOMOC and Cameroon plus this training when they just don't give so. Maada be not for allowed for the ECOMOC and cannabis in the country. Clear for you. It's clear to you. So, all right. We'll keep on posted as how they get the information, and we go jump into the next one. Another very, very interesting clips where plenty people not be see it is also related to the coup. One of them be when Koita, according to sources, then go pull Sarah This Sarah now for make sure see they get clearance, a clear way of protection for car over to Maada Bio. Take a listen, take a look for this video we don't circulate on social media, and we bring come to you more of this one and some audios today. Listen.
Man, Adam, I'm not need that for him. Amen, don't.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu Akbar. Alak.
Continue hale nyoyo. Voilà. Non, car il te donne. C'est bon.
Voilà, très bien. Wow.
No telepon di ba? Mobile matanda yung data. Jadi ba rin? May bayi tamim bulo. Mama di lauli ba ito?
All right, this now one of the video where the cow, black and white, Sarah cow, where according to allegations or this now inside Mali, then go do this Sarah. Family, I don't forget for share. Look like say we forget for share tonight. And look the other one again. Also, you see clearly the face of leather boots.
Allah na haju mena masabali ayala alama haju yirana. Amin. Même foda ya alini même mirila alime aliwuli minka almawuli menka alime mirila albuka même fo alma même fo masaba ko lon ko here kalinya la bulala mo kada.
Say ni tu na want ni tu na kampo. Let God make you na succeed.
Amin. Donc anya fait kadamna puisque ala idi meda la di kifera mo don tile même que ni ala fait ne fana di banka ki fait donc
yeah, God will help you defend solution for you.
Ko alike ne fait ko le gbele ma dini ne ke ma alfe
God is want me God. Na intana.
Donc do ala ma ala kada fe anyi men pola ya kamina ala bulu ala mo kada. Donc anyi Quran dala kalama sabala dinyela aye anamina after ku bela denendo alu fana wuli na fe ku men kaul kalamina ala bulu ala mo kada bala ma ta ka
All right. So this, I think, when it comes to any discussion of argument, clarification, it's entirely up to you again. And this, according to, again, allegation inside Mali, again, do this, Sarah, we failed in. There is another audio. Now, if you see, if you check, let's just put, let's see, okay, leather boots. That's leather boots. Leather boots and they leather boots and leather boots down there. We that other guy that I think at Dumbuya and they are sit on there. So and you want to check and see how them kids leather boots.
Oh, leather boots.
Leather boots.
Lucky. London. Oboke futsal.
Yes, 99.
Leather boots this year. Jiggy, this all your problem body for car attack. Yes. Don't die. He's a dead man now.
Dead man no sense.
They are dead man now. Their boots are dead man now.
Live by God, die by God.
The bullets over there. No, captain alive. Hey, bro, where's your one time for the wait for them, papi? For Esan, we are not stick no.
Man, don't die now.
Okay.
All right, that's leather boots with a lifeless body now. Again, listen this audio again with this Soriba. We go put Soriba in your clip. We still get concerned about Soriba. In the eyes of the law, every man is innocent, clear, until proven otherwise guilty. Listen.
Then Captain General, a number to me. I want you both now to me. Because then I almost close to my return junction now. I can't go now.
Okay, Tiger. No problem. We will reach now, Bafos. I will call you. Like I meet you now, Bafos. Yeah. Okay, I will call you now, Bafos. Like I meet you.
Okay, sir. We're still in Alumni. Really wait for the call. By the grace of God, now the call no more now we wait for. I'll let you be the try for talk to me, but in voice like in voice call. So I know they get not duty the talk. I make a tell and say let it send audio. Even your man Adam said me they tell me say that they are Juba. And that's a bit me into me the communicate on they say that they Juba. So then says when they wait for no watching the go on.
Yeah, no, Adams deal to we are now. Adams deal to we are now. But they can try fet for Google Bafos. Adams deal to we are now. Adams deal to we are now. Yeah. Anything I will get on to you back, yeah? Thank you. Hello, yeah, we don't count Bafos. You know, we can't Bafos. We can't Bafos with this one. We can't Bafos. Yeah? We can't Bafos. Yeah? Okay. Hello, Tiger, I will do everybody. Do I know boy this now what who's patrol and who's patrol what don't go down there? Who's patrol and who's patrol what don't go there? Who's patrol and who's patrol what don't go down Nigeria Lano, yeah? No, logo the send audio, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I see force the QRF from Kokri. They may come with 2 vehicles there. But they made a return. Then This now we see, I don't know if in a CDS in escort, then Rekide. Then self can pass, then go down, but then self don't return. Yes. The military police, they now they go, I don't know if in around them go pass, because me not see them come up so again. Yes. I see. So now the whole thing self, now be the try for explain to you. Yeah. Then even the man themselves way for go inside Yanda with Captain Jalo. Not to the all able go inside you. Even one of them man they herself when I there for go inside it. But you know able go there. You see? So now the thing. So I don't know how we get for it. They are girl like way they say of the listen audio and I forgot the monitor the phone. At time me kill for saying audio, but you know the listen audio. Now this na the problem. Okay then.
Okay, Tiger, no problem. No problem, yeah? No problem. Okay, now then they will try for them. We say I'm going, but they wait for Capena. They wait for Capena lock and go back first. Okay, because it don't 12 o'clock. So, okay. Then they then what they done there, and not all manga for go inside and all. The other one they would then go for the inside, let them inside. The other one they do, let them dinner, let them fence on outside in the city. And then conceal.
Yeah, bro, so you got now we don't left yonder. We don't left today. We now na lonely. Na lonely and they would must be because yonder now they don't yonder we you send me around the pack. You know, we just no more no go to run it. Yeah, patrol do not come meet me do anything. Yeah, so now me we don't come out now. We don't come back na lonely. Yeah, we dey lonely.
Okay, what would they come and collect now? What would they left now? But if we get way, if we get any kind of way, we can conceal by that concrete area. If we get any kind of way, we can conceal that concrete area, no problem. Or Uber force. Any kind of way, either concrete or Uber force. If we are able to conceal them end the day, no problem. Because we self they can try to move right now. Yeah? Okay.
Well, that concrete area where you talk for. Yana will not get anybody who will go consume to yonder. Even Wilberforce, me the Kunto now then Sabi we very well. Now Wilberforce. You see, especially later hour like this, they just no more than 3 or not go see me waiting there. I not go one for me there. I mean, we don't move, we don't can lonely. Any travel we know say is now operation the coaching sector team logistics they don't then call we no more now just look say okay Tiger when I come meet me to sign we don't do now I don't know more guess one.
All right, so Fambul, that was the alleged voice of Soriba. The issue here is we see Soriba from the van in lifeless. We wish for we try for cow the video. We still ask the government who that give that authority for kill person as what we know. If during the far now maybe we're not going to even know I happen, but this man and catch and live, then see and live, they all are live. No, they disappear. Saturday. You see, governments they joke, Maada regime that they joke with what they say impunity, they joke with justice. Impunity in these days, they go forever. Now during those days, maybe in the 16th, the 70s, where technology be very slow. But now with this add evidence, when I catch person, when I killer, regardless of in crime we commit, we know say when they preach about when the rule of law, everybody gets the opportunity for go. All right, when I all call it there, others them carry them go, go give them ridiculous amounts of years. But what about Soriba? Soriba would engage live. We have said these things because nowhere in the world, civilized country, nation, they don't do them here. You catch a fugitive or you catch your enemy, you execute them without what they say extrajudicial killings. As time goes on, we go play the video. Sometimes someone don't ever see it. Don't see no more say this. They sit down and put out this says, and we don't get that information. They don't tell. We don't can share out to now. When the killer now lodge, somebody call we. Yes, these are very strong SLBP person. Now he call we tell me. We hesitate for can't talk. Why? Because how is it possible? They said I lodge them can go. In fact, the allegation go further to say that Maada beyond and finish. This is the allegation. But that I make what they say, this man, we want just take and say is still there somewhere. Even though, yes, other sources say they don't die, but we get a video where we see it live. We record the video as time progress. So let me just push down their side whilst we try for upload the video. There is a music where plenty people don't know, but anyway, these Kenema boys. But there is another guy where people in our social media, some people and they look at it and say maybe you get mental problem, you need help. These are person way the Bagba case. These are the person back where we don't call to they made arrest the US ambassador. The outgoing one, they all we don't go. Rena, if I'm not mistaken, if I correct me, Nandi, he said made arrest her because interfere. You want in politics because the man see the elections, they're not transparent. Anyway, if we get time, we will search for that clip. Joseph Sano, where they say they're for arrest. Can you imagine? You know, so where people and they say again mental issue, I believe. Now from that same day, I believe say yes. The one day where they say again mental issue, because can you imagine a country like Sierra Leone, Maada Bio, with all this mountain of evidence? Clearly, we all know say they rigged the election. For a US diplomat talk say the election is not transparent, don't want to go arrest her for that. But come on, but think not normal person they talk so. So me from that moment they would then begin say again mental problem that I make another take and see you. Just like where most of in videos and can share this are Komon-Tok, we must bring them can. And listen about the allegation we make against the Kenema boys. They can just now.
It let media attention. It they survive, let's tell you, it they survive more, it get appeal to pity. In law, we get what you call appeal to pity. Where either the attacker or issues like that, they go now and make like say, now they make the peace. He's very, very crafty. But he's a small boy, he will land just now. So now, if you not tell the president, then I not see he try to stop that music. Because if you tell the president will tell and say, do the needful. Bring them and let's educate them. Not that they buy them, but let's educate them. Say, now this and this and this we don't do for as a government for Kenema. We not greedy to Kenema. We don't develop Kenema. But if you not do that, then that music come up. Few things where they say, President Bio, one recommendation, President Bio need for investigate this. But anybody where they in governance, yeah.
Okay, again, like where we say, you know, say them when they ask, you mentioned earlier, saying opposition. What if the opposition party now they don't pay the but they release the music, they don't wait for the chief minister? So the caveat here is that they were waiting for money. And Magona self say he go with the music to which side for go, but then downplay according to Magona in your own video. Yeah. Even if na APC, let me tell you, this life now about survivor. Then but then they kill him and then they strain. The ones that are not tell lie, they are not happy. So if na me na be chief minister, I see thing like that. But I heard about the thing. Quick. Nobody not give me money. There's one money with me and my family for it. I take blogger, I take journalists, then we go. We do interview. Yeah? I don't get position at this government too. Yeah? But I go because I don't go because I want to go. Yeah? I go because I don't see lie for that. All right. I call her, I say, look, and dialogue. That tell you now. Say, not to true, now talk to that musical. When they not agree, now I go now. Yes, media houses, attire basis, party office, elders, musicians. At the time, no say, this music we don't come on. So the crux of the matter is, this is just like a treason. I see this as a treasonable act against the party and the regime. And anybody, be it blogger, be it chief minister, be it vice president, of course, vice president not be no. I go to I say I go Kenema. I look I say no. If I go there, possible say na bigger, they go bigger. So I go. Be it anybody, be it me self. If I get them kind of music there, I not try for act fast
for correct that lie, that misinformation. Then they pull am. You are not just an enemy to the party, you are also an enemy to the regime. That means you just can't sit up. In fact,
all right, so Fambul, this now one of you see for let the man is say treason, you know, you say we agree now say, you know, yeah. Me from where say the US ambassador, police, the IG for arrest him. With a struggle for get the clip anyway, but I'm sure plenty people now don't watch that clip there and we don't count it. So it's not something we make up, just so I know. But of course, no say anything we talk, we don't get something. But he said, what's in that guy talk now lie then lie. But if not lie then lie, we get one clip for the play. But before play this lie first, listen the guys and necessary.
Sierra Leoneans, we now the Kenema boys, live from Kenema City. As soon as they see we inside the jungle presently, we just want to respond to a video where they pass around where Joseph Sanogo do with Born to Blog. We're going to make some false allegations against we the Kenema boys, yeah? Joseph Sanogo talk say we demand for money from the chief minister when 150 million. Now we don't give we make we release, we send Songo release. You know one thing I want to make Sierra Leoneans they know. I don't know if na relevancy Joseph Sanogo defend from President Bio for making get appointment or what. But what you know more we they say Joseph Sanogo. We na Kenema boys, we na musicians, we not politicians. If you get any issue with the chief minister, we na go settle them before. Do you not can engam pa we, not can catch cruise pa we own career where they build. If you get issue with the chief minister, we na solve them day. We no mix, we no ever meet with the chief minister. We have nothing to do with the chief minister. We never demand, we never call chief minister, we not get a number. We never interface with us. Never. Kenema boys, we are musicians. We are not politicians. We stand for ourselves, for the people. Of course. Then we not to label them under the queue. If you defend relevancy from the government for me to give you appointments, go and do it elsewhere. No can catch for we. Then secondly, Joseph Sanogo, you say you come Kenema, we afraid for talk to you. We're not afraid for talk to you. We're not afraid for preach message with millions of Sierra Leoneans. Now you don't interview me. Of course. You don't get access to me. You don't get access to me. You don't see me. You come in personally. You come back above area. You are not ready. You tell me say you are not ready. Say back above area. You will not go. You tell me say you are not there for any interview because you are not professional in whatsoever you do. Then you go sit down the talk say we afraid for talk to you. You the man like you. Me personally are afraid for talk to you. Joseph Sanogo. You. Me are afraid. I don't afraid for preach message with millions of Sierra Leoneans afraid for preach. Now you, where they where they find relevancy for me to give appointment, now you are afraid for talk to. Trust me, Joseph Sanogo, you get for stop. Let this be the last video you go do for we. The next video will be very disrespectful for you and you will like the outcome. Let this be the last video you go do for we. We are not politicians, we are musicians. Let this be the last video you go sit down or go tarnish your character out there. You know, big man will respect you, so you need for deserve or if you maintain that respect, what they give you. If you don't maintain that respect, trust me, will disrespect you. Whatsoever disrespect you like, will give you. We not Kenema boys, you can't wait for disrespect you where you not go ever like. Because you not go tell well, a very big man like you, the people that way you go tell them, you go lie. We don't tell you, you know they will not shame. We got time for that thing. We got time for that. People, we speak for the country. We're not to empty vessel like you. Where you the personally beyond politician. We got time for the situation. We're not to empty vessel. So let this be the last video. Trust me, the next video you do that will disrespect you. You're not gonna like the outcome. Thank you. It's like.
All right, so Fambul, wanna be the judge. One of the allegations where Sanogo make is say the boys and they lie about the music, and anyone correct those lies and those misinformation, and that make it take upon himself. And also, this will be a danger to the party, to the country, not treason, I mean, yeah, those garbages. And but take a look now, Kenema, if not lie, them boy they lie.
They na Kenema. They na the most talk about Damarud. This most talk about Damarud by Tokpambu, Petima, Kamaratan. Na the Damarud this Damarud. We Bobby sing but Damarud you pay nyanu go. Fairly. They talk about Damarud. Now the Damarud this. They don't pull past that time where Bobby being ever talked. Now bring the Damarud pull. As soon as I can see, na truck laid on so. truck rail don inside Kenematon as una dey see yanda na wedding shop, who by yanda na cookery shop. So not to inside bush na Kenematon being at the Dama Road by Commercial Junction. Now this motor car come in for them because of the terrible road condition. The road don't water inside Kenematon. From that time where that the Bobby sing, but this road, no government not take action yet. Starting from that roundabout, Chopombo, that roundabout for Guna HRSS, take and done. It just the war. Now inside Kenematon, motorcar in the car in for them. Now big truck, now in can in for them. Now God if I don't kill boku people them. Because we get bike man we can pass at this place other thing and an area cookery shop motor man in Bokuya. So they call on government in attention. They rain on the seas. Any kind way where they machine they can work out with this road. Let them do them. But the road is extremely terrible and it don't begin to cause serious damage. Yeah. So now the message that to the bio-led government, Gigis no Ayeriman in the Singbot southeast. Then they think about Kenema, they think about east. Where they say the government don't let them down. Some man can feel say na politics, but not a politics. Now what exactly they happen to the people then? Now in they sing so. What exactly they happen to the people then? Now in they sing, now in they talk about. Not to no politics, not against SLPPO. But then they call government to attention, say, Kenema na so Kenema puel. And Kenema, we support this government past all other side of this country. We support this government. You say na plaba then they make. You see na motoka for don, bike man they want go. Then this other motoka meet up na the ala na in na road. So government, we need you quick intervention, you quick attention. Yeah. Put politics aside, development now another thing, yeah? Thank you.
All right, so Famul, this day and age, Boku talk not the not so. When somebody talk we make an allegation, don't you get the proof? Put the proof. People are not fooled. We're at the age of AI, artificial intelligence, where the people, I mean, you were supposed to be faster. It was supposed to work faster than 10 years ago, 15 years ago. If you don't have that age there, where information there at your fingertips, you know, though you still allow people to manipulate you. I'm sorry for saying this, but you guess where? Ding ding. With all this information, if you feel say now manipulation or it's entirely up to you. But we use your brain. It's not about politics, it's about the reality. Now, they allow some of these guys, these old folks there, where they don't misguided, they don't lost on track. The only way now for past propaganda. And when they go take them bloggers in this way, they give them money. They pass the information. When pass the information, there are people that would listen and believe them. These are the dangers. These are the danger. When Joseph Sanodon talks so, there are young ones there, or there are other people there where good enough. They don't get the time for maybe can watch some of the programs or do critical thinking or maybe do research on their own. Joseph Sanon, now then kind of need the targets. And of course, not to all the able, but he gets segments of people there where they buy to that. Because like I tell you, there are different groups there. We see how they damage the country directly, indirectly, or misinform the people, and just because at the end of the day, behind the scene, it gets what you talk at the age. Can you imagine? You see, I can tell, I don't talk this many times, and I didn't repeat them. The biggest enemies of we as Black people, now we. You can't imagine person like Joseph Sano. If you don't get nothing for talk, keep quiet. But for can't defend the indefensible, then that means just like what people and they say, you need mental issue, you need support. Anyway, so like with the struggle for that clip, let me just reverse a little bit on Soriba. Soriba, we see where the Ola. Let me just put the clip quick. There people are saying. we see where they all are, and we still believe, say, for they are alive. So this idea for say they don't kill her, this, that, as far as the records are concerned, we want for still take and see if they are alive.
This is the Mao they lost. Unless they lost. They lost. Hey, put them on fire. Don't catch it on. I catch it on. Wait now.
All right, these are clear evidence. So when government change, this not to threaten, it's just a fact. If a government change, then that government they decide for institute investigation into issues like this, we're not going to send a witch hunt, because nobody no give any rights for do extrajudicial killing. It is against the law, international law, and as well as we local law. Okay, now we left that side here. Now we go to the international news. First, now we just see how I'll tell you how funny we are. In Mozambique, see what's happening in Mozambique.
Marched in several crowds of opposition supporters marched in several neighborhoods here in Maputo and in other cities. They say the recent presidential and parliamentary elections were rigged. The Electoral Commission says the ruling Frelimo party won. Now, supporters of opposition leader Venancio Mondlane have followed his call for a week-long strike. Police aren't taking any chances. At least 11 people were killed when they used tear gas and gunfire to break up protests last week.
These are not police, they are Frelimo. If Frelimo really won, why don't they come out to celebrate? Where did they really win?
The police chief has since said protests are allowed, but they must be peaceful. He spoke alongside one of Mondlane's party officials. Mondlane himself is in hiding, communicating to his followers through social media.
This crowd of opposition supporters were marching towards the city centre. A line of riot police armed with tear gas, weapons, to stop them from proceeding any further. And it's a similar story in many neighbourhoods and other parts of the country. And for the opposition supporters, their interpretation of Mondlane's week-long strike is that at the end of it, they'll march to the presidential palace and change the government.
The opposition have numbers, the police have weapons. The army's also been deployed in the city centre. Almost all businesses have closed. 7 days without trade will hurt the economy and the 2/3 of Mozambicans who live on less than $2 a day. Striking is a struggle. But there's widespread anger among many young people who feel they have no future while Frelimo's elite grows richer.
Who will protect us? Where's the social justice and equality for all? Power to the people.
Everyone's waiting to see if the week ahead will bring more bloodshed and if it will bring any change. Malcolm Webb.
All right. Okay. So, Fumble, that was Mozambique. See the contrast waiting to take place now, Botswana. No wonder where this country they develop. No wonder. Now we share. Now want to get the news from Botswana, where the all right, okay, I think we don't see that. Now just share on Naya. The Fambule gets this from Botswana.
We begin in Botswana, where President Mokgweetsi Masisi has conceded defeat as preliminary results showed his governing party lost its parliamentary majority after nearly 6 decades in power. President Masisi's concession on Friday came before the final results were announced, with East Botswana Democratic Party trading in 4th place. Well, according to tallies by the Electoral Commission, and that's according to the tallies by the Electoral Commission, the president, who was seeking a second 5-year term in Wednesday's election, said he would step aside. The results are expected to be confirmed by the Electoral Commission later on Friday, and the BDP has governed the Diamond Reach Southern African nation since 1966 and was expected to win. The main opposition, Umbrella for Democratic Change, held a strong lead in the partial results, making its leader, Maboko, the likely candidate for presidency.
All right, so that was a developing story, right? Now you check the two sides there. You don't see why some countries in Africa they develop faster. You don't see, it not necessarily means say yes, the opposition no more the win. That's not the point. The point is that the will of the people we allowed, and for a country allowed that I make people and be respectful, country them be respectful because we get two successive democratic transition where we see the incumbent back then, SLPP, lost to the opposition, and we see back successively 2018, the incumbents at APC lost to the opposition. What a beautiful set. Until now, we change it. So if you have upset investors and therefore calm because of you didn't make a mistake. You didn't make a mistake. Sierra Leone, we are in this for the long run. We are in this for the long run. We're sorry for saying that, but that's just the reality. But anyway, Fumble, now this we get time for. We go left the other issues them for another day. Hopefully, we go connect the line and try for check on our messages them. Larry, just take 1 minute behind the scene. We come just now for can give you the mic.
If you want to subscribe to the TPP Lyon YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Komon-Tok and click enter. When the page display, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe, so anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification. If you want to subscribe to the TPP Lyon YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Komon-Tok and click enter. When the page display, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe, so anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification.
So we don't cut the other side, and all right, that's not the number on the screen. We hope we will connect. That's not the number on the screen. This is the number of the 447951300044. That's not the number. All right. And we will come on the text. We see a whole lot of text, then don't come huge amounts. and we will pay attention on there as well. Samurai issue will left them for tomorrow. It will be very important that we know they play with a lot of lost left when they count them tomorrow, because we don't see many issues will ever join for that issue day tomorrow. All right, and okay. All right. Okay. Now we come on the messages. Eh? This one they come from Zakaria Sanko. He say Naso Samora Kamara for don't do for the 2023 election, but he failed. Now this one they come from J. Gerald. He say Botswana is ahead of Sierra Leone by this guy is by 15,699 miles. Anyway, Caesar Alusandi say the uprising will start from the southeast and we the northwest will join to liberate Sierra Leone. And this one they come from Daniel Point. He says Sano is sick. And this one they come from Konote say 8,200 miles of road in Sierra Leone, less than 1,200 is paved to help with the unit party structure, their national security. And this one they come from Lucas Ban. They say they look like very intelligent boys, even the way they talk. This one they come up from Bine. They come from Bintu Kali. They say Sano, Unali Bele. The Kenema boys. Then don't. The Kenema boys. Then for reply you say if you not left them, we molest you on social media. And this one is more from Ahmed, where they say, how can this be a coup? I believe this is made up with your background, so it's not real. And this one is more from Abdul Kanu. They say, one day the truth will come out. And this one they come from Connor. They say, just because we have lazy government, the coup have prevented the attempted coup easily. It's easy to monitor this person, Mr. Government. You have a lot of talent in your diaspora. Engage them to benefit Sierra Leone. And this one they come from Raquel Williams. You are bringing up all this alleged evidence against these guys, and at the same time asking for justice towards their crime. These are videos, audios, all over social media, and this is Komon-Tok. When I never know, we know the sense of nobody knows the sense of you. So sometimes we never understand. Say we they have to serve the people. What they tell now they bring come, right? Just so you know. And this one they come from Hassan Turin, and where they say when the time is right, criminal bureau has no power to stop Ecowas from entering Sierra Leone. Example, take a look at John Paul. This one they come from Kids. Kids they say, I they tell you, Sarah don't pandem. And this one they come from Sundiata Keta, who they say this Guinean Mandigo, not Malian Bambara. Like I say, allegation. We don't know actually who side that take place, except perhaps the one that will be did and it will be confirmed to be. We don't know. This one they come from Beatrice Khan. They say, Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening. This video is not true. This is not in Sierra Leone. Yeah, not to Sierra Leone, and the American not to Sierra Leone, not to Sierra Leone. Now, allegation they say, but this now court evidence. If you check silver blinding, one of the big posts with is scattered on social media, then put allegations say now Mali. Anyway, like I say, we can't confirm that. And this one they come up from Mamadou Jumaba, where they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, Mr. Common, okay, Mr. Common, take for example the case of Jammeh in Gambia. Jammeh refused to hand over power to Barrow, and what happened next? If you have the strength, you should have kept a EBK in prison. Right. And this one they come up from Albert Lansana. They say those soldiers are Michigan National Guard soldiers who went there for joint training. Yes, I made to understand from the reliable source who happened to be the PG of Sierra Leone. All right. This one they come from Cheney. They say him and his Mende brothers acting on instruction to rig the election. ECSL, the biggest stakeholders in the election. This one they come up from Dambala, Bangura. They say I'm doing. I think he answered, I'm going to Burkina Faso and Mali, Niger. And this one they come up from Amnatu Sanusi. Okay, all right, okay. I think they reply to person. All right, thank you. All right, yeah, they see what people and they say. Okay, the sound, yeah. Okay, wow. The sound system, yeah. We do apologize. We do apologize. Seriously, I know easy. Anyway. This one came from Babatunde Tijansi, Bio talking about interference. The Americans knew the result was not credible, so they asked that it should not be released. And this one came from Gombi Musa. They say Maada is a finished person working. The only problem is that the international committee does not have a national team to deal with regards the transfer of power. All right, now we go on for this one again. Let's get this one. We look like see the connection will get an issue now. Yeah, we on our patience, but I'll just see if it connects again. All right. Okay, now we go small. Now we go small. And I don't know if we don't take this one. Look, it's a band. They say, Mr. Komon-Tok. I don't know the date. the American ambassador said it in AYV that the only thing that will stop the MCC unless if there is coup. He said it's like joke. Now seeing this video, yeah, they make reference. I watched that program. They make reference to Niger. We then we don't get the compact, but because of the coup, they end up for, of course, suspender. As always, they make them clear. All right. So fumble. There is, I think, what we could do if this is not a work well for us. Now we just try for maybe round it up earlier because I don't know what is going on here. All right, I think what we will do, there is one clip where we want to put now. This guy's then call himself this guy called himself Danny C now artist where they under like mind, and now we just see if we will put him in let me see if we will put in stuff. Now we just see. But there is one thing where I feel so for sure. This one, it gets so much comic that I think it's more entertaining than. But this is just for entertainment purpose. This one entirely. Because Mr. Self not believe in this one. So I just for entertainment. When I can't entertain with this one. Now we just take this one, and after that we will play for the entertainment part of it. All right. Now we see if we will play this music for these guys, and then set all this song. Okay, let's see if we will add them. All right. All right, a brief idea about this guy, according to what we gather. Now, a guy with okay, now I think now also named Nabo, then call him Danny C. We come from Sheboro Island and Bondo Streets, and also na a Kobian, and they do masters. He gets a master's, he gets a PhD, and also don't sign with Sawaid. So now I get this music. I think Lord just drop his music.
Suleiman, let me tell you what this guy did and how they do them, and it work for them calculatively. They look at most of the people and we're critical in thinking, we're smart, radicals them, we're fearless. People don't know they take direct instructions from politicians them unless they feel say waiting good for the party and we they accept. They rob us. If they not identify you, say you are a promoter of Peter Conte, then go say you now no one let the party go before. Now they against the elders of the party, them pardon. Now you not like an escoma. Now the people them way at the end of the day they support Sam Sumana. But their intention was not making Samura, not just Samura they may support. They may eliminate their opponents and we go stop them for letting them manipulate the process. That is why the very first thing where Samura for don't pick up, when Samura raising objection for choosing running mates Namakeni, say no, I inherit a party which is divided. And as a result of that, I want for settle, let I make sure say I get a proper consultation with party people before I choose me running mates. All of the people pent around them. So I even go take documents when I form from PPIC.
saying a court order. PPIC they wait.
Just one cry for Christ's sake. That's something I happen. I explain you now. M2 can play one game win a Bitcoin. And then M2 can win $1 billion. $1 billion now M2 win. That like 3 days ago. So when M2 can win money, yeah. And then the people they reach out to M2.
No.
They reach out to M2. They say now you don't win $1 billion. But now what we need for do? We need for contact una president when a Julius Maada be on any trouble can for them. When he una senior yesterday be the crime they could have ignored day. Amaya. And then the people they say they for contact Julius Maada be. I say, so now the M2 called me. Say, Jayatu. He said, I win money. Say about this money now. They say they want to reach out to the president. He said, what do we for do right now? That's the M2. I said, how comes you play this game here? He explained to me. I said, you know what, Tell the people they made a transfer the money in your account. And they say, don't try for do that. They say they're not going to transfer the money. Pass the government of Sierra Leone know about this money. They say because not to picking money. And then people they reach out to president. Yeah, Marabio. Yeah. When then people they are contact this president, they tell them about this money, $1 billion. So I mean the first statement where Marabio say, he say M2. He say I believe say this money they can change Sierra Leone. He said this money, say all the plans the way I be don't put. Say now the plans that they can go successful. He said this money they use them for make the country. Now I say, I am to explain to me. When you see M2 explain to me, Pamaya, now I say M2. I say not cry it. I say make we find sense. I say because this thing the way I don't go so the game is like one lose the battle. I say you know what I mean? For let they give $1 billion to Maada Bio, you go get a 50 done again. I say that you lie. Then people they are not so Maada Bio play the game. Now M2 play the game. May they send the money na M2 account. So they give me the people their contact number. I reach out to the people then. When I reach out, I say me na M2 is small sister. I say now why they transfer the money na my sister account or either na me own account. The people they say on no account the money boku. Therefore send them na Sierra Leone commercial bank. I say That's why no problem. I try for reach out to the pa. Now I say yes sir. I say this na M2 is small sister. I say I understand say them people they are reach out to you for M2 in money issue. I say what do we need for do now? I say tell them people they are let us send the money na me own account or either they send an M2 account. 90% say no, say staff I say this is an opportunity for the country. He say me picking I get plans they what we don't put on. He say one I for make the airport. He say also then kind way they are plan for make the airport. He say two. He say for make the Lunge Bridge. He say you know what and they mean you know how much money them people then Chinese man they get for ask for make the Lunge Bridge. He say so this $1 billion. He say it don't enough for make the country. Me as the part tell me that yesterday bump now that taught me and I say M2 why make her cry? M2 don't suffer for nothing. M2 don't waste money for nothing. M2 don't win money for nothing. M2 that money they win so able to change the entire life. How somebody go win money? They say let they use that for make the country. Who's guy advantage down there? Waiting these salon people, they're waiting. Now I make a come yesterday na TikTok. I can cry. AM2. That means M2 don't suffer for nothing. M2 don't waste money for nothing. M2 don't play Bitcoin for nothing. M2 you know they enjoy nothing. Una day yesterday they cost me in the comment section. I love the negativity though. Una way be see me yesterday why be they cry for M2 and they told me and I made they cry. And not just one cry for Christ's sake. That's something that ain't happen. Ma explain you now. M2 can play one game win a Bitcoin. And the M2 can win $1 billion. $1 billion.
All right. We don't say this a joke because there people are not taking serious. We not make put and was a joke. Even though people are going to believe it, but it's not true. It's not true. Nobody know will be 1 million and go pass on your account just like that. 1 billion. We not say people they vex for Maada Bio, but certain thing and they. All right, let me just see. It's Alex say somebody be. All right, okay. I think finally, I don't know if he will work out, but because with the struggle for connect people, yes, 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 call us. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This now Abdul from United States.
Yes, Abdul, you get the
I'm not
platform.
able to follow the program, but I see the video of them who the way can my people and so. But I want to respond to the headline. See, America just don't finish what skin we soldier man. That's right.
Yeah, 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 yeah. The Navy wing.
To be honest with you, if me people any serious position as Sierra Leone, be it the military or the government, are not they allow US to train the army. Never mind we small, we not equipped better, but they must get some information whether that's the ones. This man saying a military man. He's not a military man, not one experienced military. But when you look at what happened in Nigeria, the commander who affects Sierra Leone and Liberia, he criticized the president, Obasanjo. He said, since the way we do not have our America for do, that in peace in Nigeria, go and Sierra Leone, they're not willing for do and not one. So not to conflict, they can't stay with military. Obasanjo fired. But when you look at West Side Boys, the way they dismantle the West Side Boys, that's not going to be a good example. This is not on scale. Now visit the commander who visits the soldier man the way they capture. In that critical situation, that she can return. Now the man bad information with just a small map where it go of the location. Later with happen. They dismantle let them either the people do their arrest. That are just a visit to let alone somebody go sleep inside. You know the amount of information where they collect. The scouts all the call soldier. Thank you, bye.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. All right. Anyway, we'll go watch out the film they play, and this game here, a lot of people believe say it go done. Yeah, I think somebody put something where I found interesting. I don't know again. Okay, Komon-Tok, they say, in fact, they legitimize their results by not imposing any punishment. They rewarded them with 480 million. And this is a 1 billion. Me laugh no well. Well, I think if you get 1 billion, Maada, the government they don't need for going to IMF again. Not so. And we'll just go meet you now there on our make deal. All right, so family, we will end the program now. Tomorrow we get interesting program again. We do it. We're not confirmed yet, but we'll get a guest. We'll get for January tomorrow. But Jalo Jamboree, of course, I know say they come for current January tomorrow, and we will discuss issues of interest. Tomorrow exclusively, we will pay attention on Samura, and we get some adjournments then, some genealogy for the day. We send a message. Anyway, we don't come at the end of the week, not so. Let see you tomorrow. Bye.
From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we the stand the talk. Come here we on, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we make the choice. From politics to health, we the stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, go yeah we there. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no we no go lie. Now come on top, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on top, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make me proud. From saloon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on talk where the minds commit. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on talk, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shine. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make me proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we yarn, now we message for. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no we no go lie. Now come on talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make me proud. From saloon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on talk where the minds commit. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on talk, now the platform we choose. From Freetown to the world. platform we choose. From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand tall. Come here we on, now we message for all. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no we no go lie. Now come on talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we young, now we message for all. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on talk where the minds commit. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on talk, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose. From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we on, now we message for all. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no we no go lie. Now come on talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we young, now we message for. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds come meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Komon-Tok, oh yeah. We dey talk and move, make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose.